in our profession tend to read books all the time. It's my experience that uneducated people tend to make very poor soldiers. What kind of books do you like to read? Your file says that before coming here, your favorite thing to do... No, never mind.
I'll read every book I can get my hands on, if that's what it takes to make me a good soldier.
I put the bait on for you. Now just cast the line underhand like I showed you. Now, we just sit and wait for the fish.
Well, if that's the case, then you can definitely count on me to act as your legs from now on, sir. But why did you keep these?
I want you to remember, always think clearly before pulling the trigger. I want you to be gentle, Claes, whenever you put those glasses on. Now don't think of this as an order. It's a heart-to-heart promise.
Well, good morning, Triella.
Yeah, good morning. How are you, Claes?
I wish I had a mesosiderite. I thought of it while I was looking at the sky yesterday. Probably because I've been reading this book about minerals recently.
You've got a real romantic streak, you know that?
Let's go to the dining hall. So, are you going to the training grounds again today?
Yeah, I'll be there at least until dark.
You don't seem very happy.
I just have a lot weighing on my mind, but it's my problem. Anyway, what are you doing today?
The same things as every day.
Hey, Rico. Yeah, what? I'm sorry I yelled at you the other day. I know you didn't mean to break it. And the kaleidoscope is fixed now, better than new. So, Henrietta, you're not mad at me anymore? No. That means a lot. Thank you. You can stay by my side again, okay?
You should have Jean buy you one.
What?
A mesosiderite.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Well, why wouldn't you?
It's not the kind of thing you can run out to the store and buy.
So what is it you're trying to buy, Kleist?
Oh, it's not that important.
You're just eating yogurt for breakfast?
Yes,
Are you not hungry or something?
this is all of the food I'm allowed to eat today. I'm going to take my time, so don't worry about me.
Huh? The food.
It's already been taken away. It's not long until lunch. You'll be fine. Look, Beatrice, I have some cookies in my room if you'd like a snack. But you'll have to do some work for me.
Hey, what is all this?
Like vegetables.
So they're weeds that you eat?
They're herbs. Parsley, sage, rosemary. Haven't you ever heard of the song Scarborough Fair?
I don't think so.
Hello, Dr. Bergonzi.
How you doing, Kleist? Thanks for helping us again today. We're going to do some color Dopplers of your heart.
Okay. You seem like you're exhausted, Doctor.
I suppose I've looked better. There's an academic convention next month I'm preparing for. It's the European Cardiovascular Conference. Thanks to you, I can write a pretty damn good paper. I really appreciate your help.
You don't have to thank me. It is my job, Doctor. Dr. Bergonzi, do you happen to know the song Scarborough Fair?
It's a classic, strange and thought-provoking at the same time.
Tell her to find me an acre of land between the salt water and the sea strand. Will you plow it with the lamb's horn and sow it all over with one peppercorn? And then you shall be a true love of mine. What do you suppose that means?
How's the testing coming along? Any trouble?
No, thanks.
What about your day-to-day life? How's that? If you need anything, you just let me know.
I will, but I'm fine, really. I can tend to my vegetable garden when I want. I can wander around the campus at my leisure. And I can play the piano. Each day of my life is full and complete.
Clyce, about that piano.
Huh?
It's always been here. Long before the agency was even formed.
That's very interesting.
1,000 years ago, the only thing out here was a monastery surrounded by fields. It wasn't until after their time that an aristocrat bought the land and built a villa. The government started using it at the start of the 20th century. Now it's our agency's main facility.
How neat. I'm growing herbs on land cultivated by monks. Around 1,000 years ago.
Pretty much. Clyce, what's wrong? We're finished here.
A question. Have you ever been tremendously sad, but the tears won't come out?
Sure. It happens.
That's how I feel right now. My heart is overflowing with tears, but they just won't come out of my eyes. At night when I'm asleep, they quietly spill out onto the pillow without my noticing. I feel like I've been here before.
Hey, come here. Cyborgs need to be with their handlers at all times in order to use the shooting range.
I know. I just came to look around for a bit.
Wait, aren't you Captain Robato's girl? Yeah, you used to come here all the time. Always with that same GIS baseball cap on. And you fired a VP. You looked a lot different back then. I guess I didn't recognize you.
That was really nice, Henrietta. Now, how many shots do you have left?
I have 3.
Good at keeping track. Hi, Clyce.
Hello.
What are you doing here, Clyce?
I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop in and look around.
Henrietta,
Yes, sir?
I need you to remove the magazine and empty the chamber. Let's call it a day, all right?
Of course, Jose. I'll do it.
I didn't mean to interrupt your training.
You didn't. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you stay on this side of the white line, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm not sure why, but this is such a familiar aroma.
Clyce. What are you doing way out here by yourself?
I'm not sure.
It's getting late. You going to the dorms?
Yes.
Hop on. I can give you a ride.
Oh.
It's a longer walk back than you might think. Angelica can sit in front, and you can sit in the back. Why don't you hop off and climb around?
Okay, sure thing, Priscilla.
I get to ride with the two prettiest girls around here.
Will you plow it with a lamb's horn and sow it all over with one peppercorn? And then you shall be a true love of mine. Ask him to reap it with a sickle of leather and gather it up with a rope made of heather. For then he'll be a true love of mine. If you say that you can't, then I shall reply. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Oh, let me know that at least you will try.
I'm finally home.
Welcome back.
So what did you spend your day doing?
It was the same as every day. I cultivated some herbs in my garden and played the piano.
Sounds like fun. Clyce, tell me that's not gunpowder I smell coming off you.
Are you sure that you're not smelling your hands instead?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm beat. Good night, Clyce. Good night.
So what do you do when these actually grow into big plants?
I really haven't thought much about it. Maybe I'll use them for an herbal bath or something like that.
What's that?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it could be some kind of mineral.
Fascinating.
Beatrice, have you ever heard of a rock called mesosiderite?
Nuh-uh.
They're basically asteroids that fell to Earth long ago. And they still hang around the corners of the planet just waiting to be noticed. Don't you think that's enchanting?
Is this fun for you, doing the same thing every day?
Yeah. Is that so weird?
I don't know. I've never really known what fun is supposed to be like. It doesn't matter if I'm in the dorms or if I'm out at work. I don't think that I've ever felt moved to a smile. Maybe you can tell me why it is you know how to enjoy yourself.
I don't know. I suppose that someone must have taught me how a long time ago.